Another nice warm day across the area today. The high temperature at the Savannah Airport, not quite a record, but once again it got within a couple of degrees, hitting 82, and the record for today 84 on this day back in 1991. As we look at our satellite, skies are mostly clear, although we do have some fog right over the water. For the most part, that won't work its way on land because it's pretty breezy, but right along the coast from Tybee to Hilton Head, you may occasionally see some fog as we head through this evening. Meanwhile, out to the west, we are tracking a cold front pressing eastward through Arkansas and Louisiana, and that will continue to march eastward overnight, bringing showers and storms into Mississippi, Alabama, and eventually North Georgia. And there is some severe weather along this front. You've got various watches and warnings going on here. But the good news for us is that the front will be quite a bit weaker when it gets to us. We will still have a fair amount of rain that will come through though. Let's look at what's going to happen here as we head through tonight. Later on, clouds will increase. Rain and some thunder will make it into the Atlanta area by 2 or 3 in the morning. And by the time we get to 7 a.m., we're still going to be mostly dry here. The clouds will be increased and rain and perhaps some isolated thunder will be just off to our west. And then the rain will push on through to maybe briefly heavy, but it will all make it to the coast by about 11 o'clock. And then by 2 o'clock, the rain should be offshore, and we'll actually see some sun, I think, by the end of the day on Friday. As far as rain amounts go, I think we're looking at between 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And again, the rain could be heavy for a bit, but I don't think the heavy rain part of it will last very long. But this will sweep on through. We'll have some gusty breezes. And then overall, we've got a pretty nice weekend coming up for you. Let's look at your forecast tomorrow. Then we'll wake up to mostly cloudy skies and temperature in the low 60s. And then we'll see that band of rain pushing through from the morning into the early afternoon. Our high temperature will be around 70. Again, most of the rain will be before 2 o'clock. Here's your tides coming up. We have a high tide this evening at 11:47. Next high tide tomorrow just afternoon. Meanwhile, out on the water, winds will be gusty tomorrow as showers and thunder move offshore. Southwest winds 15 knots, and that wind direction shifts to the northeast on Saturday. And on land, our temperatures will be cooler. Tree pollen remains high. Obviously, with evidence by some of that green and yellow you're starting to see on the cars out there. We'll wash some of that off tomorrow. Temperatures will be a little cooler this weekend. We may see some 70s on Sunday if we get enough sun, but right now the models are showing some clouds coming in. But overall, upper 60s for highs, not bad. And eventually we're going to go on a bit of a cooling trend sometime next week.